The International Labour Organization, Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations, and cocoa industry actors have come to the Biawas district to monitor the progress made towards the elimination of child labour. The Biawas district in the newly created Western North region is a major cocoa growing area cultivating a chunk of the country's cocoa beans. The district borders Ivory Coast, the world's leading cocoa producer. The two countries have for the past decade topped the list of countries engaging children on cocoa farms. Child labour levels were found to be higher than in 2010 when industry and government agreed to reduce the worst forms of child labour in Ghana and Ivory Coast cocoa sectors by 70% by 2020. As the world strives to eliminate child labour by the close of this year, a progress report is crucial.
Most of the surveys which are conducted by foreign nationals who perhaps do not even understand our cultural settings and our family values. So they come, they see anything, they meet a child and interview the child, and based on that get their conclusions. But unfortunately, because as a nation we do not have our own data, when they turned out the numbers that yes, we went to the farms and identified this number of children involved in cocoa production or in child labor, we do not have our counter figures to be able to argue out.
There exists a fine line between child labor and child work. Ghana's socio-cultural values accommodate a lot more than what the international community tolerates when it comes to child labor. Madam Ekuya Ofori Asumedu is the officer in charge, ILO Ghana.
Every time you mention child labor, people are talking about children not working at all. That is not what the International Labour Organization is saying. Child labor is any labor that is hazardous to a child's health, that removes the child from school, that lowers the child's dignity, is child labor.
She noted that much more is expected to be done in the months ahead to curb the negative practice.
ILO, with partners supported by the EU, is actually creating and mapping child labor-free zones so that we know, as the minister said earlier on, this community is child labor-free and they will be given a certificate, and therefore other countries who are buying from that community can be very sure that they are buying good produce.
The two West African countries, which together produce about 2/3 of the world's cocoa, had in the past questioned the methodology used in arriving at child labor figures in the two countries. Ghana again questioned the data in the 2020 U.S. Department of Labor report. Whatever the case may be, the issue of child labor, as reported by major cocoa buyers, threatens Ghana's cocoa sale. Increasingly, the world is becoming cautious of cocoa produced with traces of child labor.